my battles room. We're going to be doing OU today, and there's a reason we're going to be doing OU. I wanted to use these Pokemon because these Pokemon are a pretty good representation of my evolution as a singles player over the years. I started playing competitive singles back in Gen 1, but I didn't start going to tournaments until Gen 3. And in Gen 3, that's when Skarmory and Blissey were really, really big, nearing the end of Gen 3 going into Gen 4. So Skarmory and Blissey, those are my bread and butter at my first tournaments back in the day. We then go into Gen 4, which is Garchomp. Everyone's been watching the BDSP videos. Everyone knows Garchomp's my boy. This is the same sub leftover set. These are all also as well the Pokemon from back in the day. I think this one might be like a Gen 5 or a Gen 6 Garchomp. They all got the old ribbons if I can find them on them and stuff like that. So we're going to be using a really cool old Garchomp, symbol of my time spent in Gen 4. Gen 5 was all about Choice Scarf Darmanitan. I love this thing. And I do think that, Darmanitan is one of my all-time favorites. We used it the other day as well. I also used a lot of Keldeo. I probably won more tournaments with this Keldeo than any other Pokemon. It's either this Keldeo or the Vaporeon that we used yesterday that I've won. I probably won 20 or 30 tournaments in Gen 5. Just going to, not even online. This is before online tournaments existed, really. I would go to a LAN tournament. I would go to different anime conventions and different get-togethers and stuff like that, and I would just dumpster everyone there, and Keldeo was a really big part of that for me in Gen 5, so I really do like Keldeo. And I didn't really play that much singles in Gen 7, and so Gen 8 we haven't really used that much Regieleki in singles, but I used it a lot in VGC, and so I wanted to have one newer Pokemon. If I were to put one Pokemon from Gen 7 in here, I can't even think of one. Gen 7 singles was pretty boring. I think I used a lot of Kyurem Black at the end of Gen 6 and Gen 7. I don't have any Gen 6 Pokemon in here either, because I just didn't play that much singles. I used a lot of Kyurem Black in Gen 6. It's not legal right now. So these are all Pokemon that are legal in the OU tier. And Darmanitan's UU, but I'm still going to use it, because it wouldn't be my list if it wasn't Darmanitan. If I could probably fit two more Pokemon in here that would solidify how I like to play singles, I'd like to put in Scizor or Terrakion. And I just couldn't have any more ground weaknesses, so I couldn't find room for the Terrakion. So we're going to go with this, and hopefully we have a good time. And if we get bored, we'll make another new team or something like that, but this should be a lot of fun. He's good for a sit. I'm just going to leave Blissey. This guy's going to be good. I just transferred over this Darmanitan from previous gen. Hopefully that's not a physical Lecky, but I think Blissey has good matchup. Blissey has super effective moves against every one of those mons but Lecky. So we'll see how this goes. I think we can actually do really well here, but we'll see. This game might take a long time. If we get antsy and lose the wrong mons, we're gonna be in for a bad time. If I can get the Lando off the board, my Lecky's unlocked and can do a bunch more stuff. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was in the chat. How do they know the rules? We're not linking up with direct Smogon players, but this guy's using a Smogon team. Yeah, Bruxish is going to be good next gen. All right, let's go. Keldeo's pretty good here, too, for me. It depends on if the Slowbro is actually packing Psychic. If it's not Psychic, if it's just Future Sight, we'll be fine, because we can just sub that out. I wonder if they're going to lead Pharaoh. It's either going to be Pharaoh or Lando, I think. Oh, Lecky. It's fine with me. They're going to Volt Switch into Lando then, right? Again, I'm just hoping it's not physical. Ball Charge Lecky. I mean, he'll just kill himself. So this is fine. They're going to think we're going to Rocks. And so they might just Thunder. Oh, they're going to Hard Switch. They no Volt Switch. They don't want to lose the Chomp. Lando? Melmetal. It's fine with me. Can we freeze it? We could definitely come in with Skarm here. But I bet that Lecky has Rapid Spin. Still gonna do it. I don't know what Melmetal does for Skarm. I don't think it can do anything. Sub's fine. Yeah, we already knew that was gonna happen. You can just blow away the sub. So this is free rocks. I don't think Melmetal can do anything to really pressure Skarm, but we'll see. We'll find out. I haven't fought against Melmetal in singles with Skarm ever, so I guess it gets Thunder Punch, but that shouldn't do more than 35%. So we'll see. Thunder Punch, yeah, it wouldn't do more than 35% though. Like, I'm not going to say they're going to switch, but, like, they could switch here. Are there any typings you think absolutely need in battles? I think, like, flying types are really good. Flying type, I would say every team needs some sort of flying type. Yeah, T-Punch is fine. Superpower works for me. I think I actually just Roost. Because we want to get them weak enough to where they can't do anything. Their defense is also dropping. Like, Body Press will eventually just do a lot of damage. Yeah, we just Roost this out. Even a crit one of those doesn't do anything. They're not lefties, so we can just chill. Eventually we'll do less damage to our leftovers. They won't be able to break our Sturdy. And then we'll have Sturdy, depending on if they want to bring in something else, so we still have Sturdy. I think you need a ground type. You don't need one. It's nice to have, but ground's another one that's really good. I think flying's more important, or like a levitate. Yeah, they just switch out a Subdmon for Slowbro. Okay. What does Slowbro bring to the table? I'm fine eating a Psychic. I'm absolutely fine eating a Psychic. I'm fine eating a Scald too. I bet they thought if we had Whirlwind, we would have been using it. So we don't have that. And yeah, we just go for a Whirlwind this turn. If you have Scald, it sucks if I get burned, but it's not the end of the world. If you put a Future Sight, it's not the end of the world. If you pop a Teleport, I don't know how that one works. I'm faster than you, so I'd Whirlwind first. If you were to Teleport, Fire Blast. I don't care, but yeah, he went for a Teleport. Absolutely fine. Now we're gonna be random it up. Yeah, Fire Blast wouldn't do enough. Dragonite. Oh, value. Yeah, multi-scale busted. You can Roost here to get that back if you want. Fire Punch. We're fine. We're fine. You're weak. If I see the Melmetal, I'm gonna just Roost. Same thing as against Slowbro. Melmetal, awesome. Free Roost. Take that rocks damage. If I were to Roost here, Superpower does more. So I'll Body Press first. He should have yawned with Slowbro if he had it. He's probably Future Sight Teleport. That's what we're saying. Yeah, like I agree. He's probably doesn't have it. We're not gonna Roost yet until he pops the first Superpower. Because we want him to get a stat drop first. So the hard switch. Okay. Into Pharaoh. I'm completely fine Roosting here. It's gonna Leech Seed or something, right? This is free damage. This is good. This is gonna be good damage too. It's like that's fucking. Oh my gosh, this is big damage, bro. I'm just gonna kill it. Dude, Skarmory, chill out. That's a full HP spit up, Pharaoh. Bro, where are you looking, Pharaoh? Huh? Yo, get rickety wrecked out here. Oh my gosh, yo, Skarmory. The fact that Pharaoh's down is huge. Oh my freaking goodness. Let's go, Skarm. We can still Roost against pretty much everything. The reason we didn't want to Roost in front of the Melmetal is because like a crit Superpower, once I lose my flying typing, would KO my Skarm. At this point, we have enough health to get it back, so maybe we just switch to Garchomp here. If you want to Rapid Spin, you're going to lose your Sash, if you have Sash. Oh, we already broke Sash, but like, we just go to Garchomp here. They know what I'm about. They could be double switching, but they're not. So, I wonder what they're using. Rapid Spin's the right play. Yep, there it is. So, Rough Skin. So we get a free sub out of this. Free sub. So now the stones are gone. He's probably going to go to Dragonite, but that's fine. So like I said, free sub value. Yeah, Pharaoh. Oh, Lando's good here for him. That's fine though. I'll sub. I can sub an SD versus Lando. Show me that Lando. Like I said, it's absolutely fine to see Lando here. It sucks we're getting intimidated, but it's not the end of the world. Regieleki needs more speed. No, I think he's okay. I think he's fine. Sucks I got intimidated before I got my sub up, but again, it's not the end of the world. I think the fact that we have lefties means we're probably going to be okay. You can put rocks and stuff up against me. I can still Rapid Spin against you. And then I'm the one with the Swords Dance. So I'll Swords Dance twice, probably. Battle's canceled. Oh! Say I can't fight OU against good players. That guy had a tier 1 OU team. Tier 1. Like, literally, all those Pokemon are in the top 10. And we were just like... Does this guy have Ash's team? We fought Cynthia's team, and now we're fighting Ash's team, huh? Alright. I can hang with this. If you lead that Pikachu, I bet you have one-shot it with the Darmanitan. Let's see. I think I want to lead Chomp. I think Chomp's a good lead here, but Skarm's very good as well. Skarm's a good lead, and there's not that many mons that you can switch, that I can ever use to switch Skarmory on other than, like, Dragonite. So, like, if they just lead Dragonite and I lead Skarm, that's good, right? So I'm going to lead Skarm. I wonder if they're all the event mons. He wins, he has plot armor. Yo, just because I have Garchomp doesn't mean I'm Cynthia, right? Just because I have Garchomp doesn't mean I'm Cynthia. I'm stronger than yesterday. I ain't got nothing in my way. Let's go get these wins. This is gonna be a good game, I think. Dragonite? Alright, so that's a regular Pokeball. It is Dragonite. It's not the event Dragonite though, right? Because that does come. Does that come in a Cherish Ball? I'm assuming that it does. It might not. Anyways, where's Rock's time? Rock and roll! Dragon Dance? Lucky's good bring in here. Are they all in Pokeballs? Alright, they don't. Okay, good to know. It's Japanese name too. Like, I think they're all Japanese names. I got the Surfetch last night because I was going to use Surfetch, but then I realized that the Surfetch doesn't have Scrappy. It's Steadfast. I'm like, you can't use Surfetch without giving it Scrappy. And, like, also, I want egg moves on Surfetch. Free rocks. We take these. Pikachu. Shiny V-Geek. What even website is that? We're never going to go to it, but, like, who does that? You guys remember the story I told you about the person that was like, they paid $2 to go onto my Patreon, and they took every single Patreon team that I had, and then they made them in-game. They hacked them all in-game, and they sold them to people on eBay. They made literally thousands of dollars trading and selling my Patreon teams on eBay. Can you believe that? Like, there are people that just buy Pokemon. That's so weird. And they made thousands of dollars off of it. It was ridiculous. Volt Switch. Nope. Alright, so let's see what we want to use. EQ's good switch here. Like, if you switch in that Dragonite, like, you're going to take rocks damage and then there's Dragon Claw finish. So, I'm going to sub. You're staying in. Draining Kiss, bro! Fake Ash team, I know, right? This might not even KO. Bro, the sub stays! The sub holds. The bulky Garchomp. Literally built different right now. I bet it's Sash Pikachu. Draining Kiss, actually, if it hit my Rough Skin, would trigger, I think it would trigger Rough Skin. We take those. Yo, Garchomp's here. This Ash is like, Cynthia, oh no. Someone used a shiny Victini, that's crazy. You bought 4,000 Pokemon for $20, everything till Gen 5? Hey, you know, like, if you want to do it, that's fine, but, like, I think it's another thing that's different, where, like, they were selling the team for, like, $5 to $10. Every team that they sold, they made $5 to $10 off Pokemon, off content that was mine. That's crazy, right? That's ridiculous. I don't even think this Dragon Claw KOs, but, like, I'm gonna do it. I wonder if they're maxing. If they max, they always say Scarf. Nope, no max. Alright, so I don't think this KOs, but it's fine. Yeah. No problem. Ice Fang, that could miss. Ash's Dracovish would use Ice Fang. Which legendaries are currently hacked? I mean, probably most of them. There's a lot of legendaries that still aren't shiny, or are shiny locked. There's a lot of legendaries that are shiny locked. I kind of want to sub again. It's fine. I'm fine just going for Dragon Claw. Don't want to use the EQ in case I want to switch to Dragonite. I don't know if I can KO the Dragonite after Rock's damage, but we'll see. Critical hit, we take those. Dracovish got rid of the sub. But let's see. I'm already back at full. What's shiny hacked mean? Like there's certain shinies. There's certain Pokemon that cannot be shiny in the game's code. They've never been released shiny. Not every Pokemon can be shiny. And so when people have them shiny, you know, that means that they're not gotten through legitimate means. Like Victini, for example. It's not possible to get shiny Victini. It's never been released. It's not like whenever you see a Victini in like an event, it can't be shiny. The only way you would ever get Victini from catching it would be through the Gen 5 event. That was what my Victini was. Oh my god. You know, that was back before Victini even had V-Create. You had to use Flare Blitz. This is the original Gen 5. You could, if you got your Black and White 2 copy, I think within like, or Black and White 1, I don't remember which one of them it was, but in like the first month, you could unlock like a mystery gift event that let you like catch Victini. I think he's going to Meteor Assault. I'm going to sub. We're going to sub. Ash would use Meteor Assault, right? Big sub up. Or he could close combat. That's fine with me too. Meteor Assault. There it is. Meteor D's. It'd be sick if Garchomp sub just ate it. That's such a swag move. Critical hit. Oh my gosh. Garchomp didn't want to deal with that. Alright. Sub numero dos. Wow. That's a lot of battle. That's a lot of BP. That's a lot of BP, baby. Let's go sub. Let's go substitute. Gotta use that substitute. And then I'm gonna get a Swords Dance because I probably need it. Actually, the last two mons are Lucario and Gengar. I don't need SD here. Because, like, I say I don't need the SD, but I want it. I want the SDs. Detect on the SD! Oh! Yes! Yes! Where are you looking, buddy? Oh my gosh. Garchomp. Garchomp's so strong. See, this is what Cynthia should have done. She should have just used Substitute, man. If Cynthia would have just used Substitute, Ash wouldn't have stood a ghost of a chance. Instead, she, like, tries to do other stuff. Battle was canceled. Oh my goodness. We take those wins up. That was hilarious. Zacian and Groudon? And a Gastrodon? Oh my god, this is going to be so hard. So people always ask me, like, how do I know what to lead? And you got to think about what leads you can do that put yourself in a not losing situation. So for example, if I were to lead Skarmory and you were to lead Sin, I hard switch to Garchomp. If I were to lead Skarmory and you lead Gastrodon, I switch to Blissey or Keldeo. If I were to lead Skarmory and you were to lead Thundy, I switch to Garchomp. If I were to lead Skarm and you would lead Zacian, I'd take the damage and put up the rocks and then deal with it and then switch to something else. If you were to lead Rillaboom, I'm fine. If you were to lead Groudon, I'm fine. Right? So that means Skarmory is the safest lead that gets me things that I want, which is hazards. And it will not lose me the game to lead with this. We know exactly where we need to go in every single situation. There are obviously things we'd rather fight against. I'd rather fight against Rilla. I'd rather fight against Zacian or Groudon. But we do not lose the game for going Skarmory. So it's the safest play that gets us active on the board. And we know what we need to switch to proactively to maintain board control and tempo in this situation. Sometimes there's like no good lead and you just gotta hope that they lead with the wrong thing. Incineroar. So again, we already talked about what we do here. So Skarmory is going to be soaking the Intimidate. They're probably going to be going for Flare Blitz. We're just going to switch to Garchomp. If we don't get burned on the Flare Blitz, we're going to sub in its face. We're just going to win the game. If they burn us here, we could lose. You think, do I need... I'm thinking about if I want to Rocks. I don't think I have to Rocks. I think it's better to save the Skarm as a switch in for Groudon. So hopefully don't burn me, right? That's the one thing that we don't want to see. No burn. We could switch to Keldeo if we're really afraid of getting burned, but like, I think this is fine. Just don't burn me with Flare Blitz. Just fake out, bro. Don't burn me. 10% chance for me to win the... 90% chance for me to win the game right now. Rough skin. Cool, I don't think the burn happened. It would have already happened, right? Oh, thank God. Alright, cool. Cool. Now, I think that, like, they could go for a Lariat, but I don't think they have it. They're probably going to Parting Shot, so we're just going to sub. This goes to go through the sub, but, like, I think we're okay. Doesn't really matter that we get the stat drop because, like, not that many other mons can really pin us. The U-turn, that's even worse. That won't break the sub. U-turn's weaker than the Flare Blitz was. So they don't even break the sub. They also don't get the rough skin, but it is what it is. So they can come with anything they want here. Probably going to be maybe Thundy. Maybe not. Maybe Groudon. I don't really care what they bring in. Like, we're in a good spot with this Chomp right now. What is it? Zacian's an okay mon. Gastro. Gastro's a good mon here, too. I wonder if I could Oko it with Earthquake at +2. Like, the question is, should I be using 2 Earthquakes, or should I be using a Swords Dance Earthquake? And I think I'm going to go for the SD Earthquake, because I don't know. They have to have Ice Beam, first of all. Scald's not enough. Scald shouldn't be able to break our sub after we put a new sub up. Same thing goes for Earth Power. We're too bulky. They need Ice Beam. They do have Ice Beam. So the question is, like, will I be able to eat the Gastro Ice Beam? The more aggressive the Gastrodon is, the better, because it takes more damage from the EQ. And this Garchomp's mostly bulk, so it's actually not that strong. So we'll see if we can take it out. I really hope that we can. If we can't, probably going to lose the game. But I think it's still worth it. If they're very bulky, like this one is, I don't know if their Ice Beam can actually finish us off. We're going to find out. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. Because we kind of needed that Garchomp to be a pivot. It's okay, though. Getting the Gastrodon off the board unlocks our Lecky's more so, I guess, like abilities. It's leftovers Gastro. Keldeo's good here. Don't think a +2 E2 kills it. It didn't, so they can recover here. I think it's fine. They have Groudon in the back. The problem is they're going to max at some point. We know it. We know this. We know they're going to max at some point. So we're going to sub. I don't care if they want to... I actually think our best shot is to, like... Recover's fine. I don't think that Gastrodon's ever going to be able to break it. We might want to go to +6 here. And then they're going to have to use 2 Mons. The good thing is we outspeed everything but their Zacian, I think. Do they have Rilla on this team? I think they do have a Rilla. So, like, there's nothing we can really do if they play things correctly. There's no way Keldeo gets the sweep here. There's no way that Keldeo gets the sweep here if they play it correctly. We'll see, though, if they play it correctly. I am going to be able to get the Gastro off the board. Like, hopefully they fodder all their mons one at a time and, like, don't Grassy God or anything like that, you know? Yeah, EP won't do it. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what? That just broke my sub? Holy crap, really? I have Calm Mind off. Yeah, there's like no way we win this one then. Because like they have Rilla and Zacian and Thundy. Ugh. Damn. You have to go for 2 Calm Minds and then a sub. It's a Giannis this turn, like it is what it is. It's so much easier having to deal with these things when you don't have to like save resources in the back to break a freaking Zacian. Alright, they just high rolled the crap out of it last turn, I think. So we're gonna get a sub up here. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, you know? There's no way to set weather here, though. So, like, what we're hoping for is that they fodder, like, 4 of their mons of this Keldeo. Like, if they come out with the Incin and it dies, and the Thundy then it dies, and then the Groudon and it dies, and then they just have, like, Rilla. Like, if they just throw away the Rilla here, like, okay, Thundy, okay. That's fine. Like, please throw away more of your mons. I don't know if you're sashed or scarfed. You're probably scarfed, but, like, whatever. I can't do anything else, you know? So... let's see. You can switch to your Gastro if you want, but like it is what it is. Please no Sash. How slow is Grandpa? It's quite... Yo, see, like, fodder those, get those mons out of here one at a time. Now that you're out of that, if I take out your Gastrodon, you're running out of things to stop my Lecky. Lecky still is kind of back because you have Groudon and Gastro, but like, holy shit. We're coming out. Coming back. That's a big check to my Scarm down. Okay, so now what is it? Is it Rilla? I'll one-shot your Rilla, and then you're going to have to send out your Zacian. Yeah, there's the Rilla. Zacian can miss a play rough, too. I might just switch to Scarm. I think I take this guy at 1 hit after +2. I'm gonna laugh they fake out here. They can still misplay, too. Like, let's be real. They can still totally misplay. I think with the leftovers and Grassy's terrain, I could actually just weave in, like, I could go sub, like, 4 times. If I was at full HP, I could just sub 5 times and wait out the terrain. But, like, I think I'm just gonna try and take the KO on the Rilla. God, that's vested Rilla. It's really, really thick. Alright, so we switch to Scarm. Nothing else we can do about that. We can always switch to Keldeo to stop the Incin. Can Berserk proc multiple times? It can. Yep. I'm gonna put up my rocks here. Why not Darmanitan? Good question. So, like, if I were to go Darmanitan there, right, you see how they still have the Gastro and the Incin and the Groudon? We actually need to save Darmanitan until at least the Gastro is gone, so we can bring the Darmanitan and just go one shot in the last 2 months. So, it's not worth it. Like, just because we force the Rilla out, it doesn't mean that we actually get anything. Because if we send out Darmanitan, soak some damage, and switch to Gastro, I have to switch away anyways. I'd rather just get my hazards up and then go into that same Darmanitan pin once I have hazards up, right? You should have U-turn. That switch was obvious. I mean, yeah, this is fine for me. I think that there's nothing wrong with, like, staying in. Like, you need, what he did that turn, right? He kept Grassy Gliding. He was respecting the +2 Keldeo, which, like, is the correct play. He should not have U-turned, because that would, if you washed your Rillaboom there and went for, like, a U-turn and I went for a sub, you would have lost the game, right? So he's respecting the Keldeo because he's not pressured by the Skarmory. So this is a good play from him. He's not doing anything wrong. Speaking about doing anything wrong, if this guy maxes, we will lose. Like, if he maxes, like, literally any Pokemon, the game's over. So we'll see what he does. But I don't think that, like, I think he's going to max this Groudon and go for a max Flare. And there's nothing I can really do about it. But, like, we'll see. I'll go for a Whirlwind, but it's not going to work. Because he's going to max it. He can Fire Punch me, I don't care. Fire Punch is fine versus Skarm. Or we can bulk it out. Rock Tomb, even better. Cool, thank you for not... it looks like it's best to Groudon then. I wonder what the real item is then. So Whirlwind's good there. Gastro. So EP, we've seen Ice Beam, we've seen Recover, we've seen EP. I don't think it has Scald. I think it has like Yawn or Protect or something weird. I wonder how much, like, do you guys think it has Scald? Like, Lefter is on the Gastro, but do you think it has Scald or Yawn? Like, this does a lot, right? Let's find out. Scald would suck, obviously, but, like, it's rain. It's in the sun, so it's, like, I don't care about Ice Beam. That's not a problem at all. It's gonna do, like, 10%. It's good damage. Ice Beam. Let's see what it does. I can't get frozen, so I'm fine. Yeah, we're good. We can just roost here. We can even switch back to the Keldeo and get a pin. It's not a bad play, actually. I like that. I like that play. And then I'm actually just going to do damage to put the Gastro within range for Darmanitan, because, like, I'm getting kind of antsy. I need to start using Darmanitan, and if the Gastro is going to be at under half, it'll be fine. Cool. Don't want to switch in the Gastro there in case they went for the Earth Power. Right now, like, the Gastro is still too healthy. Let's go. So this should do a decent amount, and like I think they might actually like try and switch in Rilla and get cheeky. I'm just going for Secret Sword. Like I would love to punish them switching in something like that. I would love that. Oh, show me the Rilla, yo! The conditioning. Oh my gosh, you just threw it in the garbage can. You just took your Rilla and threw it in the garbage can, buddy. That's right. So Rilla going down is absolutely amazing. Like, so basically what this does is you have Zacian, Groudon, and Gastro, right? I want that Sun back, so actually I'm gonna, if you send out Zacian here, I'm gonna go to Lecky, which will force the Groudon back out, and then I'll set the Sun. I don't know if you're gonna max it though. Would you go Gastro here, or Zacian or Groudon? Who do you go with? It's not Groudon, right? It shouldn't be Groudon. It should be either Zacian or... See, the way I'm looking at it, I actually think no matter what happens here, I think that if I utilize Darmanitan correctly, I can win. Zacian get a Wild Charge. No, Zacian can just player up the crap out of this Keldeo. I think the only way we lose is if Zacian subs, but I don't think Zacian can just like one-shot Skarm. And if we come in with Skarm and they sub here, I can still eat the close combat to Whirlwind it. So like, sub's scary, Swords Dance is scary, but I think I'm okay. I'm more afraid of Swords Dance than sub. Player up's absolutely fine. We do not care about this. You could actually kill the Skarm because I just want to open up a spot for my Darm to come out. And I'm going to Whirlwind fishing for Darm slots coming in. So we're just going to Whirlwind. We don't even need the Skarm anymore, like, at all. Whirlwind stop sub. Not as good as Body Press. So you can finish me off with, like, a... You can close combat, drop your stats. You can Sacred Sword. Might not get the KO. Might be able to force the Groudon in. Sacred Sword might not get the KO, like I said. Chef's Kiss. Let's go. Give me Groudon. Yes. Okay, this is going good. We need to do good damage to this Groudon, but I don't know the right way to do the damage. So the Drought's up. I need to do like half, and then I think I can one-shot it with my Darm. I kind of want to run a Calc and see how much... If they max this thing, we still lose, by the way. If they max the Groudon, we lose. Because Darm can't one-shot it then. We're still Blissey. Fire Punch, cool. I mean, if you max it, I lose. That's the... It's so dangerous, right? I'm gonna come with Keldeo. And do just a little bit more. I'm really scared of this Groudon. Now, if he maxes it, I lose. Right? I have to play around him clicking the Dynamax button. I can just sub off here, and that would waste all 3 of his max turns. And then I could win with Darmanitan. So there's not a problem with subbing. Like, worst case scenario, we just take some damage here. So he's not, okay, P-Blades? I don't think he's maxing. I hope not. He had all the time in the world to do it. Yeah, I think that Subware was the right play. Like, I just don't think I don't think he's gonna max. More grass. Yeah, I don't think he's maxing either. 2 turns on this. Alright, so we're going to die here, and then Darmanitan will finish him off. Seems like a respectable player playing Ubers and singles, you're right. Nice respectable player playing Ubers and singles. Alright, Keldeo went down on purpose. It's now time for Darmanitan. There's 1 turn of Sun, which means you can't switch in your Gastro. And I should be able to finish off your Groudon from this spot. Groudon is a ground type. It is not a fire type. How drastically the VGC singles would change if they allowed you to use max revives. There was actually a format for that. It was called the Wonder Launcher. Hopefully we can kill this guy. Let's go, no max. No max, let's go. Oh my goodness, we're doing it. Let's go. The damage. Oh my goodness. So Sunlight fades, it's Gastron time, but we just go to Blissey here, right? We go into Blissey, let Blissey die, and then we come into a situation where we pin the Zacian with the Darm, right? And then we force the Gastro to switch in, and Gastro should not be able to switch in on a Flare Blitz. Is Darm adamant? No, we're jolly. We big speedy boys. Yeah, I think you just go to Blissey here. And we'll just chill. Like, that Gastron can't break Blissey. They're going to have to bring in Zacian. And so we'll let them KO the Blissey. And then we'll bring in Darm. And Darm, I don't think the Gastro can switch in. But I don't know. I just don't think that it can. Maybe it can and I'm an idiot. But, like, I think we can get this. You have this. Oh, they still have an Incin. Fuck. Let's Flamethrower in case someone's switching Zacian. Doing this damage on Zacian puts within range for Lucky too. There's the Zacian. Okay. I forgot they had Incin, so this actually changes things. 3 minutes left. Okay, this game might go to time. Can we get a burn? Burn, baby, burn. Bussy Inferno. Big damage. No burn. I think we eat this. Sacred Sword, cool. Not play rough. I was happy to see no play rough. Holy shit. You can go to Gastro. I want to try and get the KO. Get my panel with Darm. No! We can always pin this thing, but like, I think we lose, guys. I think we lose. I think well, the Zacian, if he comes in, will get killed by rocks, right? Yeah. So the Zacian can't ever come back in. Oh, he's just gonna die. Cool. I think we actually just win by clicking recover here. Darms has good HP, Blissey has high base HP, but like if Duon's left, then I'm cycling rocks. The Incin's gonna eventually have to take rocks damage if they send out. And I can just click soft willed. Whew. I think that's it. And it was the right play to U-turn instead of EQ. Because if they sent a Gastro here. Oh, it's insane. Look at that rocks damage. Clicking that soft boiled D's. There's HP's too low. Actually, I don't need to click shit. I would just win with this. I won. I'm fucking timing. Look at your team. Look at that team. Look at it. You see it? You see that team over there? Zacian and Groudon? Beaten. Let's say if I wasn't going to time them, I think we would still click soft weather. Their only way that you do anything is Flare Blitz, and we would just get rid of your Incin, and then Blissey would 1v1 out the Gastro. That Gastro's already used like 4 of its recovers, so we would basically PP stall the Gastro out of recovers, and then it wouldn't have any. It's not even about stalling for time. Gastro doesn't have the recovery options anymore, so we take the wins, and we'll take it. I'll take the wins. No Dynamax. We do be loving to see that. Oh, that's not bad. They have Victini. That's like pretty. I could deal with that. I could definitely deal with that. Holy, like Skarm's gonna have a bad time. They have Lecky, Zard, and Victini, and a Tox. I'm actually just gonna lead with my Skarm and just set rocks and then lose it. Like that's the play. Let's go. No restrictions. Level 100 Smogon singles OU battle. I haven't seen anything really about Scarlet and Violet. I have not seen that much about Scarlet and Violet. I don't really look up like spoilers or anything like that. So let's go. Victini. Victini versus Skarm? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Stealth Rock. Recreate. Oh my gosh, they're maxing. All right, so they've decided to forego the rules. Screw the rules. I have Victini. Victini's like not even a good max mod. It literally, like this max flare will literally be weaker than a V-Create. But it looks cool. It does look cool. Bro, you're not ready for this. You're not ready. Max flare. Okay. Didn't even clock my sturdy. V-Create would have clocked my sturdy. Yeah, Skarmory's just chilling out here. Big rocks. Like, Skarmory wasn't getting anything else done this game, so it's fine with me. Let me think about what I want to do with this Garchomp. Because I know I want to go to Garchomp eventually. We'll just try Body Press. Doesn't really matter. No reason to Roost. I don't think he's going to max Guard. He's just going to get the KO. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. We just try to, like, maybe go first when it's V-Tie or something. Roost wouldn't have saved me. We can't really use Scarm here at all. They have Victini, Charizard, Regieleki, and Toxtricity. Like, there's no way in hell we were getting anything done there. We're just going to go for a sub here, I think. I hopefully outspeed this Victini. But this is a bulky boy Garchomp. He's very, very bulky. He's not very fast. Jolly Victini does outspeed. But if it's not Jolly, we're going to get the sub up. So let's see what they want to do. Do you want to switch? You have Kingler and Machamp back there. Sub? Cool. So we're going to be able to wall out this last turn of their max. Mindstorm. Not bad. Okay. So, you can break that. Obviously, the sub will fade there. And they get their terrain up, which means they can break the Garchomp whenever they feel like it. I think I'm just going to go for the EQ. Garchomp's really good. Like, Garchomp does let us beat their Lecky, but I don't think they can, like, one-shot my Garchomp. Realistically. I kind of want to go for a sub, too, but, like, I don't think we need it. Not sub, Swords Dance. I don't want to get Final Gambited either, so like that's why we're just going to go for the EQ first. I don't think this KOs because our Garchomp's full bulk. We need Swords Dance to actually make this Garchomp usable. But let's see if they switch. What do you guys think? You guys think they're going to switch? Kingler. Okay, cool. Good damage. V-Create is turned off for the most part. I don't care if they V-Create me from there. Not V-Create, Final Gambit. Zen Headbutt. It's not going to do that much. It could miss too. Yeah, it's fine. Rough Skin. Ayo! Alright, I'm going to Dragon Claw to try and catch the Zard on the switch, because Zard actually can outspeed the Garchomp, and so Dragon Claw is all we really need to finish this guy off anyways. Switching to Zard. We want to be able to two-shot it in case it has heavy-duty boots to avoid the rocks. If it does switch in right here, though, I'll block the EQ. Oh, yeah, because we can take the Zard out. Was Veeks.com, huh? Kingler! Oh, my boy. Oh my goodness, oh my boy, oh my Kingler. It's Sunny, what are you gonna do? EQ will just KO that. Oh, it's not Sunny anymore. EQ will KO. Unless that was a really, really high rolled Dragon Claw, EQ will just get the KO. We could even switch in Keldeo if we wanted, and save Garchomp to switch in on Lecky. That Dragon Claw did a lot, and like, EQ is 20 more base power. I'm gonna go for the EQ, I think it'll get the KO. Let's go, Garchomp! Critical hit! Garchomp knows what's up out here. I'll take it. I was rewarded. I risked it for the biscuit, and I was rewarded. I got the crit, and I'm getting these leftovers ticks. Yo, that's exactly what I need right now. Give me those leftovers ticks. Machamp. Maybe Machamp? Zard doesn't want to come out. Kingler has good base defense. It does. I'm literally Garchomp. That Kingler is probably full speed, full attack. Probably full speed, full attack. Pokegens.com. There's the Zard. You got heavy duty boots. Heavy duty boots. Negatory on the heavy duty boots. I bet you a bajillion million dollars this thing has freaking Dragon Claw. Not Dragon Claw, Dragon Pulse. But we're hopefully not gonna let him use it. Oh! Dragon Tail. Hey, that was close enough. I was close enough. Rough Skin though. Garchomp still taking those wins. Let's go. Charizard down for the count. Alright, so do I even get switched out? I don't even get switched out because I didn't know that's how that mechanic worked. I did not know that's how that mechanic worked. I figured it would still phase me, but he hit me, got KO'd, and was not, like, active. You need to remain active to actually phase them out with the Dragon Tail. That's a cool... We learned something. Thank you, opponent that has all hacked Pokemon, for teaching us more about the game. What a pretty special guy. There's nothing to switch to. This guy team all Gen 1? Victini's not a Gen 1 Pokemon. Neither is Lecky. Alright, we're just going to EQ. I might lose the Garchomp here. Machamp is a good Spadef, but it's not a great base defense. I'll take another crit. Yeah. Or am I wrong? CC, huh? Garchomp goes down. Sad. Sad day. Big sads day. Alright, so they have Tox, Lecky. I think we just bring out our Lecky. And we'll just Volt Switch it. Guts. Okay. And we're going to go out to Darm. And if they're going to condition them to go into their Lucky, then we'll be fine. You guys know that Lucky gets Rapid Spin? It's so freaking good. Alright, so if you come in with Tox, I'll one-shot you with Darm. And if you come with Lucky, I'm still probably going to try and one-shot you with Darm. Alright, let's go. Scarf Heracross? Yeah, I think we actually almost used Heracross today. I love Heracross. I've won a few tournaments with it. It's one of my favorites. It used to be my second favorite Pokemon after Butterfree. We almost used Heracross today. Do people play 3v3 singles or 6v6? More people play 3v3. This is what I expected to see. Machamps.org. Why wasn't the Machamps named Machamps.org? Either way, it's EQ time. If he's bulky, he'd be actually able to live the Flare Blitz, but it's 4 times Super Effect on EQ, so we'll use that. Yeet! Darmanitan busted. And we don't take recoil. But yeah, more people play 3v3. But there are people that play 6v6. We usually don't have to wait for games. So you can send out your Lucky here. I have Blissey and my own Lucky that can check you. But let's see. I want to see like if we actually outspeed their Lucky. I don't think that we do, but I also don't think that they can one-shot us. Let's go. Place your bets, chat. Darmanitan versus Regieleki. Oh no. Oh no! Ancient Power! Not like this. Darmanitan's strong. Get the boost? No boost. SMH. They thought we were going to switch to our Lucky. That was actually a cool play. Like, if they thought we were going to switch, that was like, oh, we got a crit. We didn't need it. It was good coverage for Starm. And if I wanted to switch, like, potentially getting that +1 might be, like, the only way that they could have come back. So, I can applaud it. And the last Mon, I don't remember the last one. Is it Victini? Oh, it's Victini again. Yeah. Okay. I did in Max. Oh, and the Rocks. Stealth Rocks MVP. Let's go. We'll take those wins. Big wins up.